So they'll be calling you a radical. So back to the crab. Take on the nuclear industry. Take on the reality. Just the greatest subject matter in fucking human history. In the year 2525, on the day 4242, if man is still alive, scientists are mystified, they're bewildered, they're stumped, they're curious, they're alarmed, come full circle. So this is out today. Time Magazine. Now get this. Time Magazine. Remember when they mattered? Time Magazine. So I want to ask all you pro-nukers, you fucking ignorers, the Fukushima denial is the greatest mental illness in human history. So you're trying to tell me 3 full clone-out meltdowns never happened in the history of mankind. Didn't happen at Chernobyl. Chernobyl was a graphite fucking reactor. It was a nasty nightmare that blew up. There's 780,000 men entombed. This has never happened. So why are we so afraid of nuclear meltdowns until they happen? Why? You're telling me full blown out meltdowns pushed into the Pacific Ocean for 4,242 fucking days. In the year 2525, on the day 4242, if man is still alive, scientists will be mystified. You're telling me there's no byproduct for that. You're fucking insane. The scientific community, NOAA, the the Trump administration, the Obama administration, the Biden, they all belong locked up at fucking best. This is the greatest crime in humanity. Just proves who fucking owns this country. Oh, they don't illuminate, they radiate. Tsar Putin fucking, IAEA goes and meets with him again and again and again. How's that fuckhead still in power? Because he's part of the club. We know who runs the world. If Fukushima hasn't proven it. So they're saying, Time Magazine reports today that they think it's some new substance in the ocean. And it's ocean condition, it's a crustacean. People say, well, why did it take so long? Crab been fucking collapsing the whole time. Start Googling fucking the Northern California crab 5 fucking years ago. The catastrophe, the collapse. Look, there is no fucking denying Kevin Blanch's work now. None. There's no denying it. My gold medal was fucking earned. It's a real one, too. You broke the fucking chain. It's not hypothesis by... First you hypothesize. They're lying. I stood right here fucking in my house and right by the pond at Weber State fucking scumbag fucking criminal derelict fucking corrupt university. And said, these are full blown out. I'm the only person on earth that part of these were full fucking meltdowns. Arnie Gundershield fucking took 6 years calling it a hydrogen bomb. Helen Caldecott says the Japanese are tidy people. They've cleaned it up. Fucking. Chris Busby, who attacked me when I was in the fucking bone marrow transplant center, said the Pacific Ocean's a big place. It'll dilute. Whoa. So you're trying to tell me, you fucking freaks, and all these little new scales, you pro-nuke fucking hypnotized fuck, you think nuclear energy is magic somehow. Electricity. Where do you think electricity comes from? Nuclear energy is not magic. Uranium-238 comes from the Earth. That's not what they use in a nuclear reactor. They use uranium-235. They gas it with hex gas. They centrifuge it. They collide it. They bust it all to fucking hell. Fission, fusion are the exact same thing. Split the atom, collide the atoms, no fucking difference. These little S-armors don't even exist. And you're all in. You're trying to tell me the full blown out fucking nuclear core meltdowns, it took 60 minutes, 2,888 days to tell you what Kevin Blanch told you in 1 fucking hour on March 11th, 2011. These are full-blown out meltdowns. They're going to go in fucking, they're going to circle the wagons and fucking, they're going to lie, they're going to lie, they're going to lie. They're going to push the energy into the fucking, I wrote paper after paper after paper at Weber State University. We went with the number one school business in the United States, bar none. My credentials are right there on the wall. These are GE Mach 1, Mach 2s, which is Utah Construction, which is GE. And I got blackballed because of it. They're last, and they gave the guy who stole the school business. You know, the number one school business that fucking Warren Buffett, Bill Childs, and they don't even score in the top 500 now. Now Weber State gives him an honorary fucking award. Fucking corrupt fuckers. Weber County, the most corrupt place on the face of the earth, bar none. This mega welfare dairy behind my house, draining 1,800 fucking cows of cow shit into the Weber River, into the Great Salt Lake for fucking years and years and years, and everyone knows, and no one, I mean, it's fucking mind-boggling. Fucking, I gotta live here and watch it on the Great Marsh. I mean, it's staggering. Fuck. You're telling me there's no byproduct for nuclear meltdowns? Oh my God. That is the most insane thing I've ever fucking heard in my life. And that's what the whole world's going along. The propaganda machines are disgusting. So you're people think the Fukushima was a one-time event. Boof. They just have marks left over it. It's ongoing. It's worse today than it was yesterday. It was worse yesterday than the day before. It was worse the day before than the day before that. So on and so on. On the year 2525, on the day 4242, if man is still alive, scientists will be mystified. Cancer rates have skyrocketed. So we have, and let's go real slow now. We have 10 years worth of data now. We have over 11 years, which is plenty. We have NOAA finally posted that. It took them 6 years to post Kevin Blanchard's fucking work that I did in 2015 and 16 on the well collapse. They finally posted it. Somewhat. I mean, they panty painted it, but they still say they're down 35 fucking percent in just a couple years. Okay? We have the regression, we have the salmon data. Fucking on every single river. Fucking, you can start walking all the way from the Jedediah Smith in Northern California, which has no dams. The stillhead salmon started to collapse in 2011, 2012. This is important. They go to sea 1 to 2 years stillhead. The Chinook didn't collapse till 2016, just like Kevin Blanch said, because why? They go to sea on average of 5 years. We have that data. On most rivers down 99%, including fucking all the way up into the fucking Alaska fishery. The Fraser in Canada, call them up. All the fucking up there. You know, you can walk it all the way fucking down. Historic. We have the tide pool fucking work of Kevin Blanch's. Kevin Blanch's historic tide pool fucking work at low tide. While he's full of cancer. Talk about me, and I don't even have a fucking car. I mean, Einstein. Who mentored me? All new knowledge will be persecuted. All new knowledge, and it's new. It's new. It's never happened before. I named Fuktonium. It's never happened before. It's ongoing. Stay with me. This year, in the year 2222, 11 years after the fact, 200 miles off the coast of Japan, the Northern Fishing Alliance, who did not some government agent, not the World Health Organization, not the World Ocean Organization, not fucking any organization, these phony fuckers, not Greenpeace, not Sierra Club, none of these fucking captured pieces of shit. The fishermen themselves decided to test their rockfish. They tested 1,400 fucking millisieverts, becquerels, of fucking Cesium 137 in the flesh of these. That's 100 times over the fucking raised legal limits. The only country on earth that let all the food in post-Fukushima who was taking the direct hit is the United States. Remember Hillary went over there? I got to talk to Henry, speaking of the Illuminati, speaking of the club. I got to talk to Henry. Fuck, he spoke at Davos this year. Well, it just proves it's true, you know. I hate the word Illuminati, but it just proves that it's one group, fucking small group of fucking people that are running this fucking country. Fucking, they own all the media, they own academia. Fukushima proves it. They don't illuminate, they radiate. Cesium-137's half-life is fucking less than 2 years. The tritium fucking levels, some of the tritium that they picked up in the same fish, half-life is 2 months. The event is ongoing. It's worse today than it was yesterday. It's worse today. And then say, well, how come it's not affecting people? Huh? Well, what, did we have a pandemic? Didn't it come from fucking seafood in the Wuhan market? What about the mink? What do they eat? Well, what about fucking the well collapse? We have all the data, so you can build a regressionary model. By the way, this is important. Baseball managing on a computer analytics thing. Do you know the Dodgers? This is a true story. You'll get this nowhere on earth, Kevin Blanche. The Dodgers analytical model, that stupid fucker that manages them, they spend billions and trillions, have the best lineup in baseball, and he can't fucking win. Fire that fucking moron. They get beat by the fucking Padres? Really? Do you know the software analytical fucking program he uses to manage his baseball games was written by a fucking company in San Diego? I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. In the year 2525, on the day 4242, if man is still alive, scientists will be mystified. So I took off my hat and said, imagine that. Huh, me working for you. Sign. I saw the sign. It opened up my mind. I saw the sign. Fuck, you're blind. Too blind to see the writing on the fucking wall. You aren't ready for the fucking fall. You're in denial. What are you going to do when that doctor looks at you just like they did me and says, get your affairs in order. You got 2 months to fucking live. There's no pill. Cancer fucking rates have skyrocketed. Survival's gone fucking up too. We're getting better with our medicine. How about the fucking, it's going to cause a heat dome over the United States. Again, Albert Einstein. All matter. Kevin Blanche. It's a plasma. It's a gas. This gas is going to push into the fucking Pacific Ocean. It's going to boil the fucking Pacific Ocean in an acute fashion. It's going to cause a heat fucking bubble. Remember that map that spilled out of my mouth? That was in fucking spring of fucking 2011. Did that happen? Did that happen? I said it's going to cause fires. So when the fires broke out in Northern California, which I named Plutonium fires, I was there. And California is fucking, it's arsonist because multiple, 13 different fires broke out over hundreds, if not, well, thousands of square miles simultaneously at the exact same moment. Well, it's got to be arsonists working together. That was the fire chief himself. Then they came out and realized that the conditions were so ripe that they all started simultaneously. It's a plasma. It's a gas. When the atmosphere actually catches fucking fire, most fires are invisible. You can't smell it. You can't taste it. Radioactive, radioactive, radioactive. You're in fucking denial. So Time Magazine is reporting, of all people, that this is some type of crustacean, something new, and it's ocean conditions. You broke the fucking chain. Hello, it's real simple. It's not that complicated. Einstein, hell of a way to boil water. That's all these are water boilers. Hell of a way to boil a fucking ocean. You push this energy into the ocean. It's fucking so static, so fucking new, so acute, so fucking queer that people have no clue what it is. The ocean sure the fuck doesn't. It's never happened. It reacts. The staff of all life is the Pacific Ocean. The storms rise up. I mean, did you forget your photosynthesis? I mean, plankton, right? The plankton. That's the staff. That's the stem. That's the bone marrow of fucking Mother Earth. It went in there and it slowly broke it. These are all starvation events. Remember when the seals, here's another smoking gun. The sea lions and the seals, the independent, I'm walking the coast talking to these people. Fucking 65% of them were testing positive for AML leukemia. We know AML leukemia comes from one fucking place. We know what it comes from. You know? Hello. I will quote my doctor at LDSE State, and this is not opinion because I lived there for 5 years. I went into a bone marrow transplant 11/11/11. You don't think this is my place in time? Fucking Einstein. Never have we had an acute outbreak like the summer of 2011 and fucking fall of 2011. The radical, the acute, 44 of us in that fucking unit. Hardcore radical, including fucking the most famous leukemia case in the world. Look him up, Marshall Jensen, in the room next to him, my close friend. I'm the only one alive. You know, split me open, pour me out. There's things in scram that fucking scream and shout. Where's your fucking crown? Where's your crown? You label me, I'll label you. In the year 2525, put up a fence to keep fucking Mother Nature in and to keep me out. Well, I took off my hat. Imagine that. Fucking sign, everywhere a sign. Blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, do that. Can't you read the fucking sign? You've been hypnotized by Operation Foxconn News. How did they do it? One, by Jetstream. Two, by cable TV. Huh. Fuck. In the year, in the day, 4242, if man is still alive, scientists will be mystified. Michelangelo. You had to do the art. The artist Blanche. Had to be. The most famous environmental artist in fucking history. Holy, what is art? Nothing but the form of communication. All I have is YouTube because I got blackballed at the university for going after the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate. Fucking small teeny few, the post-ignorance army. Fucking, where are all those ones that fucking jumped on my back? Well, they've used me. I got used, I got abused. Fucking free radicals. Oh, fuck. What's free radical? It's cancer cell. It's plutonium. This is new. How much evidence do you fuckers want? Run your regression model. It's not hypothesis anymore. I did the hypothesis. I did the field work. I continue to do the field work. It's concrete knowledge now. I defended my work against this tsunami. Fuck, who did go after me? When the Department of Energy, who murdered my father, marched him into the United States, the drafted Special Forces Marine, put him at Air Blast 1, and fucking nuked him. This guy was something else. Dies in the prime of his life of AML leukemia. He came home, made children of the atomic veterans. Fucking, I was working on that when I got cancer. About my umpteenth PhD. Write a book, and fucking like Colette Spencer says it'll be fucking 10 feet thick. This is a fucking book. Publish. Then I get it. Annika, my mate from Kiev, Ukraine. Watch her die in the prime of her fucking life. The most beautiful fucking physical specimen you ever fucking seen. Watch her die at 38 years old. Watch, hold both their hands as they die. Watch them both be loaded into body bags. And then the doctor looks at me. They try to take it. At some point, where do you fucking throw down? You know, watch this environmental poisoner behind my house destroy this incredible ecosystem. Watch this corrupt fucking place. Watch this country going fucking epic denial and let one group of fucking people, fucking, they don't illuminate, they radiate, just dominate. And you go along. Not me. Not me. Not me. I'm not going down with a fucking called third strike like them fucking Dodgers. Choke artist motherfuckers. Who are the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate? Who are they? Who are you? The greatest fucking choke artists in the history of sport. Real simple. The 2022 Los Angeles, the greatest choke in history. They didn't lose in the NLCS. They lost in a divisional series to a team they beat the shit out of all year. That fucking, they were 22 games ahead of in the fucking stand. How is that even possible? Who am I? I'm the fucking 2012 San Francisco Giants. And if you don't know anything about them, that exact day, which was October 9th, fucking 2012, they lost 2 at home. They were in Cincinnati. Cincinnati, 16 or 17 strikeouts, one pitcher. Threw a one-hitter at them. They just played defense, played defense, like I did all through the night. That night I was going in and out of a coma. Woke up the morning. I'm alive. Somehow they manufactured a fucking run and put it into extra innings like I did. And won. They got to win 2 more on the road. Then they got to go to fucking the mighty Cardinals. Pujols and crew. Down 3-1 and did it again. Swept the fucking Triple Crown winner. Tigers in 2012. 2022 fucking Dodgers, the greatest choke artist in history. In the year 25. On the day 42. And it's all about you, Einstein. Well, someday this is going to get out of the journey. Fucking genie's going to get out of the bottle. You'll never take this technology farther than you've taken it. You've taken it all the way. 1951, he said that. Sometime this genie's going to get out of the bottle. We're going to get a full clone out meltdowns, and it's going to fucking mutate. It's going to change everything. It's going to change everything, including it's going to cause pandemics. That's my words. That's his words. Well, humans adapt. Humans, what about the animals? He says. Don't you care? I mean, you're so selfish. It's all about you. Wait a minute, he says. Humans are animals. Yeah. They'll adapt in 50 generations. What have we done to Mother? It's not hypothesis anymore. You can run the regression. This is the greatest PhD in human history. Fucking look at Michelangelo. You don't know Michelangelo's story? You know, Holy Moses. Nobody even knew his fucking... I'm the guy that fucking come up with the panty painters. You know, remember the Pope? Wanted him killed? Wanted him dead? After the Pope, they hired him to do all the fucking nudes on the ceilings. And he hired his own friends, post-ignorant social free radicals, to paint over the top of his fucking paintings. Talk about disgusting. Fuck, they're doing it all over Ogden. Painting over my fucking plaster fucking jobs. In the year, sign. So I took off my hat, said, imagine that. Huh. I would never work for fucking you. Passed around the plate and ended it all. I didn't have a penny to fucking pay. So I fucking wrapped up, made myself a sign. Thank you, Lord. I'm alive and doing fine. What about you? You. Me. Trying to save you from you is a real motherfucker. What about the animals? What about the ecology? You go along with this corruption. Make me fucking sick. In the day 42. It's an ongoing event. It's a chain. Hello! It's a chain. You promised you would never break the fucking chain. It's the ecology, stupid. I mean, how simple is it? They push this fucking thing. Jet stream moves left or right. Fish fucking swim. The fucking heat bubble over the Western Heights is going to cause a Great Salt Lake. Look at my trader. Video, fucking me all over. Decades of drought. Not fucking true. My spiral jetty video is that important. The Great Salt Lake was at perfectly normal levels 10 years ago. I live here on the edge of the marsh and watch this ecological catastrophe unfold. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. And no one gives a fuck. Growth for the sake, unbelievable. Go to my trailer video and see it. The Great Salt Lake was at normal levels. This is an acute catastrophe. Kevin Lex is going to cause a heat bubble over the western United States. Great Salt Lake's going to go dry. First, the starfish are going to fucking go. They're going to wipe out. They wiped out in 2012. I'm the guy that had to fucking walk and document it full of cancer. It's going to give you cancer. It's going to cancer. I got cancer 10 years ago, right? Or 11 years ago right now. Went and do the bone marrow transplant 11/11. Give him 2 months to live. The stillhead will go immediately. The Chinook will fucking go in 2016. The fucking crab or bottom feeders, they will go later. The whales will fucking go. What do the starfish say to the fucking 60,000 pound humpback whale? Fukushima killed my food. The starfish replied to the 60,000 pound. We too. We from the sea. Kevin. Save us. I'm walking the fucking coast dying of cancer. I'm dying out there. Got no money. Got no nothing. I'm just walking, not the Pacific Trail, the coast, by myself with a sleeping bag. Just me and the seals. Kevin, save us. Save us. I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. Try harder. I am trying. I don't give up. I don't give up. I don't give up. I don't give up. It's an ongoing event, you fucking. It's not this complicated, and everybody, the sheep are that pathetically fucking stupid. Well, look what happened in 2000. Bush steals the election. How about the Pat Tillman lie? How about the lie of Iraq? Went after Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went after Iraq, get a big old sack. How about those fucking lies? There were Saudis who fucking did it. Think about these fucking lies we lived in since fucking Operation Foxconn come in fucking. Speaking of baseball, brought up the contract to not say baseball. All baseball is now is a home run derby. 100-mile-an-hour fastballs with home runs. There's no fucking singles. There's no doubles. There's no stolen bases. There's no nothing. It's a disgusting, disturbing sport. It's not even entertaining anymore. They ruined it. Well, what didn't they fucking ruin? The Illuminati? I hate that name. Oh, it's a club of a small group of people. Jeff Bezos' grandfather, Los Alamos, Musk, Gates, they're all out of this fucking clan. I mean, it's not that complicated. They all changed their fucking names. You do know that's none of their last names. In the year, it's an ongoing event, fools. Time magazine. Ocean conditions is something new. Thus, scientists are mystified, baffled, stumped. It's plutonium. It's plutonium. None of you care about the environment. No one cares about the environment. It's all cliche. It's all cliche. I got that at a natural history. Remember when I used to shoot those videos there? What artwork was done in there? Historic. Holy Moses. The new Michelangelo, Kevin Blanche. Here comes the sun. It's going to snow here on Sunday. We've had San Diego weather. I'll stay on this. This is important historic stuff. It's ecology, stupid. You broke the fucking chain. It's not that complicated, and it's not hypothesis anymore. And it really doesn't matter, because contemporary fucking knowledge is always wrong. It's always wrong. Kevin Blanche had it right from the beginning, the greatest PhD in human history. It's an eco chain. Hello, it's a fucking eco chain. We have the evidence. You can run regressionary models now. You can plug in the fucking data. You can plug it in. What a long, ugly, lonely fucking battle I have fought. Oh boy, have I fought. I can relate somewhat to Michelangelo now. Fuck, he lived in that bunker and hid for fucking decades. They were trying to kill him. Literally. He's considered the greatest fucking artist in human history now. Leopold and Balco. Holy fucking Moses. I'll end it like this. Michelangelo. Well, you're not that great of a painter. You know, he didn't lay on his back, he stood. You're the greatest sculptor who ever lived. You ever seen in person a Michelangelo fucking real one? I have. Fuck. The one he kicked over and broke, the fucking second Leopold. What a masterpiece in Florence. It's incredible. The girl that I was involved with, well, Annika, when she died, she's Kevin, you know why I'm so in love with you? Why? You have arms like a Michelangelo fucking sculpture, which I did. I've always been a beast. Well, I was. Still am. Why you're the greatest sculptor who ever lived. He says there is no 10, there's 9. Because my wet nurse came from a family of stonemasons. Holy Moses. Friday the 13th, right? You know about that fucking story? You know about that story? You know about that story? You know why it's the number 13? No idea. Masons? I'm a rock mason, you do know that. I didn't have a wet nurse. I should have. My mom was in a hospital, fucking. She had 2 fucking mutated babies dying for a long time. Almost killed her. Maybe I did have a wet nurse, I just don't know it. Stay tuned.